Hello, I'm Vicey Wilkinson. I am a transformational life coach and have a master's degree in philosophy of science and mind. I've been studying the brain and the inside of our minds for my entire adult life. And at this point, I'm a big believer in one particular researcher and how he's gone about creating a very particular kind of meditation practice that he calls the wheel of awareness. He also refers to it as consciousness integration. And one of the proven things about this type of meditation is it gives you an ability to cultivate the clear, calm, open, receptive, internal calm inside yourself. And it allows you to do it in such a way that it makes making choices easier, and it helps clear out the gobbledygook, so to speak, in your head so that you can think more clearly, be more responsive and less reactive to the difficulties that we all encounter in our day-to-day lives. And the basic concept is that inside of our own minds is kind of like the deep, deep, dark depths of the ocean, where if you go down deep enough, underneath all of the waves, even during the midst of a horrible storm, the ocean is deep enough to find a calm place. And our minds are very much the same way. So what we're going to do is practice cultivating that deep ocean depth of our mind that's calm, while then choosing to change our focus over and over again to pay attention to what's happening, sometimes on the outside, sometimes on the inside, sometimes between ourselves and others, and also noticing on the interior of our mind the mental activities, or what the Buddha called the objects of the mind. So in this practice, we're going to continuously be making choices from the hub to pay attention to the rim. So from the depths of the ocean to pay attention to the surface. That is the practice. So let us begin. First, by sitting comfortably, either in a chair or on a cushion. If you're on a cushion, try to make sure that your legs are below your hips, so your hips are a little higher. That'll be more comfortable for a longer practice. And we'll do somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes of this practice today. And unlike most meditation practices that start by asking you to close your eyes, I'm going to ask that you begin by keeping your eyes open. So first, just take a deep breath in with your eyes open, and let it all go out. And now choose just a corner of the room that you're sitting in to focus your eyes on and really explore with your eyes one particular area. Imagining that you're kind of a fly on the wall, just looking around. In non-judgment, you're just observing whatever you see. Just noticing what's there. Just taking it in like it's a short movie moving in front of your face. And now begin to shift your focus maybe to the opposite corner of the room. Breathing deeply, relaxing your body, keeping your back straight, your shoulders relaxed. You may want to turn your palms up in your lap to help keep your shoulders open, your chest expanded. You're just observing whatever you see. Not taking notes, not judging if you see a cobweb or dust, just noticing what's there. And because initially we're going to focus on all of our senses, now slowly begin to close your eyes and shift your external awareness to your ears, using your sense of hearing to listen carefully to the space around you. activating your observer, noticing whatever you might hear, whether it's the sound of birds on this recording. You may notice sounds in the room next to you, outside of your walls. So you're just listening. You may even be able to hear the sound of your own breath. Breathing in and out. On your next breath, not exactly turning off your ears, but consciously choosing to shift your attention to your other senses. Even the sense of touch, placing your palms together in front of your heart, like in prayer position. Just feel the palms of your hands, the warmth they generate. Feeling your thumbs pressing together, perhaps even pressing into your chest gently at your heart center. And just noticing your own sense of touch on your skin. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling out slowly. Let go of that sense of touch and let your arms rest down at your side or in your lap again. This time, turning your conscious awareness to your nose. Taking a deep breath and smelling whatever is in the room with you. Noticing the quality of the air. In my space, I can smell really gentle smell of incense. And notice how your sense of smell is directly connected, not only to your nose, but to your tongue and your sense of taste. Kind of sensing the connectivity there between smell and taste. If you've recently eaten a meal or a snack, notice how there's a subtle flavor from that. And again, you're not judging, you're simply noticing. So we've been at the surface of our 5 senses. So the next moment, let's choose to go deeply into that dark, deep, calm ocean inside our own minds by following our breath. So breathing in deeply, pausing at the top, holding your breath just a moment, and then exhaling slowly, letting all the air out of your body, creating space and stillness inside yourself, deep in the calm blue depths of your mind, restful, peaceful, open and receptive. And from this place of calm and open, making a choice now to begin to explore your 6th sense, which is interoception, the ability to explore internally inside your own body. So again, follow your breath. Feel the air moving through your nostrils, down the back of your throat, down into your lungs and your belly. Expanding your body. And follow that breath back out. Noticing what shifts and moves inside as you focus your attention on your internal self, your physical body that works so beautifully, whether you're sleeping or awake, breathing, digesting. Sometimes I like to imagine that I have a tiny little spaceship to explore that inner space, traveling down with the breath, down into my belly. What else can you notice? Your heart beating, either in your chest or perhaps in your fingertips. Can you feel the blood moving through your veins? Can you sense the peristalsis in your stomach, in your intestines, helping you absorb nutrients from your food? Maybe you can feel the blood flow down in your feet, marveling at the heart's ability to move that living blood throughout your entire body, one beat at a time. Noticing the warmth on the inside of yourself. Whatever it is that you're able to sense, you're just watching, observing, seeing that there's some part of you that's able to be still and open and simply observe without judgment the inner workings of your magnificent body. And now, letting go of that sixth sense, swimming back deeply into the depths of the calm, still waters of your mind. Making a choice now to simply notice any objects of your mind or mental activities and use a simple labeling method. Perhaps you notice a thought. Imagine that that thought is just a cloud in the sky floating by. Notice how easily you can watch it without traveling with it. Maybe a sensation arises. You notice you're a little squirmy or need to shift around. That's okay. Just notice. Move if you need to. And then bring yourself back to your breath and back to observing whatever the mind shows you. Notice how easy it is when you're calm and relaxed, open and receptive, to simply let the thoughts flow and go. No drama, just noticing. expanding your awareness of your own mental activities. Imagining with your next exhale breath that you're pushing all of those mental activities, clouds away, clearing the sky for another dive deep into the calm hub of the ocean, breathing in and breathing everything that's not serving you out, letting it all go. And now, choosing to interact with what is our eighth sense, which is our interconnectedness to all that is. Especially noticeable in terms of our relationships with other human beings, other minds, other bodies. On your next full breath in and out, let float into your conscious awareness some other person. Whoever comes to mind is supposed to be there now. Imagine that you can watch, like watching a movie, the last interaction you had with this person. Not judging, not getting involved, simply observing who the other person is in that moment, who you are in that moment. Just watching the body language, the facial expressions, perhaps even hearing the words that were exchanged. Just noticing whatever's happening. You can't change it, but you can simply watch it and be aware. If you're holding on to any uncomfortable feelings around this interaction, cultivate some compassion for yourself that has those feelings. And imagine that your exhale breath is letting them go, finding peace in your ability to simply reflect without judgment on yourself and this other. And know that that ability expands infinitely in all directions to all people, if you allow it to do so. Nurturing this sense of openness and clarity in all interactions so that you can better observe and respond and heal yourself and others at the same time. With your next breath, release that interaction. Let yourself and the other person just float away into memory once more, bringing your conscious awareness back to your breath, back to the center where everything is open and calm, peaceful and receptive. Noticing spaciousness in your body, clarity in your mind, and a sense of awareness of all other sentient beings so similar to you, all with this capacity to observe and choose. Directing your attention to your breath. We'll take a few deep breaths in a 4-4-8 rhythm, making sure we keep the body relaxed. So we'll breathe in to the count of 4, hold our breath to the count of 4, and we'll breathe out alongside to the count of 8, 3 times. Let all your air out. And now inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on your next breath, I invite you to bring some gentle movement first to your fingers and your hands, and then moving down your body to your toes and your feet, bringing yourself out of the depths of the ocean back toward the surface, noticing it's a little calmer even on the surface. And whenever you're ready, very slowly open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Hello, I'm Vicey Wilkinson. I am a transformational life coach and have a master's degree in philosophy of science and mind. I've been studying the brain and the inside of our minds for my entire adult